Early onset familial Alzheimer's, Brazilian descent. Blood chemistry showed high ammonia. Vomiting stopped after the ER put him on antiemetics.
Any recent health issues?
Just a sore throat a few weeks ago.
How advanced is he? Could be hyperalimentation.
Advanced enough, but no IV feedings. The wife shut down a floral company to stay home and feed him every meal he's had in the last 4 years.
We owe this case to your guilt at having ignored your own forgetful mommy.
My guilt over my mom is why I put up with my dad. You're taking this case because we're running a phase 2 trial on an Alzheimer's drug.
You can round up enough doddering old guinea pigs you need us to fix this little piggy.
I'd like to sit in. I know you're the better diagnostician. I'm not going to interfere. I'm only here to help.
Could be transient nitrogen load from a GI bleed.
Not if the vomiting is persistent.
Which we won't know because the ER put him on antiemetics. Take him off.
Wait, if he was puking his guts out, we'd risk aspiration. I'm just disagreeing, not overruling.
So glad you're on board. Take him off, antiemetics, do an upper endoscopy to check for bleeds.
I know it feels strange. Dr. Chase is just looking in your throat. We're in the hospital. You're fine.
That's a pretty nice trophy there, Andres.
He coached youth soccer. Took a team that was 0-6 all the way to the state finals at Long Branch. Hey, thanks for doing this in here. Switching rooms can be very disorienting.
You take very good care of him.
I love him. Sickness and health, right?
Upper esophagus is clear, moving on to the GE junction.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm sorry, family members only during procedures.
Oh, I'll wait outside.
Oh, no, please. It's okay. Joseph helps me with my husband sometimes. He's a good friend.
Which means not family.
Wait, we're going to be here a while. Why don't you show Joseph where the visitors' lounge is?
What?
Surprised you didn't go into the diplomatic corps.
Oh, you think they're...
No, if they're having sex, it's probably with the genitals. Mallory Weiss tear. Vomiting must have torn the lining.
Dr. Chase, he started vomiting again.
This is why we stopped the antiemetics. We needed to see if it was still a symptom.
Okay. Here, you want this?
Get your hands off me. Taking my head.
It's okay, Andres. You're in the hospital. Here.
10 milligrams of diazepam already on it. Hey.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
Foreman.
Blood in his urine.
Fresh plasma will replace the damaged red blood cells that are clogging his kidneys.
That sounds hopeful.
How's that feeling?
I've never been hit in the eye before. So I feel kind of badass. I think maybe you should go. I'm fine, okay?
See you tomorrow.
Okay. We're not having an affair.
It's none of my business.
I mean, not really. Because nothing's happened. But we've talked about it a lot, and it's just really hard doing this by myself.
When's the last time you had a full night's sleep?
I don't know, 3 years.
You're not going to get any rest here. People who are sick are not the only ones who need to be taken care of.
Followed your advice and took the night off.
Seems to have done you some good.
Mm-hmm. Where's my husband?
He's not in the hospital.
So he just walked out?
All of the shift nurses had their hands full with a double code.
Perfectly reasonable explanation. Same thing happened to me. Couldn't find my keys for days.
Police have been notified. I have staff searching.
You told me it was okay to leave.
I'm sorry.
He has Alzheimer's. It's freezing outside, and he's sick. I mean, you don't even know what it is yet, do you?
The plasmapheresis hasn't had time to work, but TTP is our most likely.
I have to go look for him.
Hey, don't be an ass. Can't you see she's upset?
No, she's guilty. So instead of being at her husband's side, she was under you.
Okay, that's...
Yeah. You already said I was an ass. Personally, I applaud your decision to step down off your cross and get on with your life, but your misplaced guilt is shutting down your brain. We need you to sit, focus, and answer our questions. So, it's 6 a.m., patient wakes up, and the first thing he sees...
In moments of confusion, Alzheimer's patients regress to old routines.
So what would your husband do on a Saturday morning?
Nothing. Be at home.
What about a year ago, or 5 years, or 10?
I don't know. He trained for a marathon once. Soccer practice. We took a cooking class.
That soccer trophy you were telling me about, it's gone.
Where was practice?
It was close to here, on Chesterfield.
Get him to the ICU. Start him on extracorporeal circulation.
That'll raise his temperature too quickly. It'll cause acidosis.
We can deal with his metabolism crashing. We can't reverse brain damage if we go too slowly.
Either way, we don't get his temperature above 95, it's not going to matter.
Multiple warm lavage is safer.
Do what House says.
He just opened his eyes a little while ago. His heartbeat's doing well, and his body temperature is stabilized.
There he is.
Sinto quente.
Is that Portuguese?
Yeah. Honey, I don't understand.
Me sinto quente.
What's he saying?
I don't know. I tried to learn when we got married, but I just... It's okay. It's okay.
His body temperature is rising. It's above normal.
Wait, I thought you said it was stable. Why is it still rising?
I don't know.
You dropped in the U.S. news rankings.
With respect, Mr. LaFont, it's only because we temporarily shut down our diagnostics department. It's up and running again.
I'm actually concerned it might be because of the change in management. If you want my money, I'll need to see a 5-year plan. Am I boring you?
No, Those flowers are from last week. They should be dead by now.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I have to go. It's Rise syndrome. Patient had a sore throat a few weeks ago before he was admitted.
Rise in adults is a reach.
Not if he took aspirin.
Aspirin in adults is a reach, especially in a house with locked medicine cabinets.
Wasn't in the medicine cabinet. Wife used to run a floral company. Still does a few orders from home. She uses crushed aspirin in the water to make the flowers last longer.
So the husband has a sore throat, takes an aspirin without her knowing, realizes he's got a sore throat, takes an aspirin, realizes he's got a sore throat. You can stop me whenever you like. Have Chase start him on steroids.
I already did.
Then why are you telling me?
Because I wanted you to hear it from me.